Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. Thanks for sitting with me today at my craft table. I thought I would take a break, a one-day break from showing you my journal, my Christmas journal that I'm working on for my daughter-in-law. And I thought we would just take time and go back to a Color Cube Collage challenge. So this is the card that I picked. And you can see it has a lot of muted colors in it. I just grabbed it. I don't really go through them, and I haven't picked one that is between 1 and 10, I don't believe. So I said, well, you know what? Let's see what number 3 has to offer. These colors are Umber, which to me is it's more of a black, all right? Clay, Apricot, Mustard, and Copper, all right? So it's a challenge, and that's why they call it Color Cube Card Collage Challenge. And then what these colors here represent is an overall photo of what maybe you could work with or what inspires you or whatever. So I kind of wanted a full background of a little bit of everything in here, and then I was going to work on that. So I did find, I'm going to set this right over here like that in this corner. I did find this page in my collage soup book. And I never really know what to do with this style of print or collage, art, whatever you want to call it. I knew I wasn't going to use this side ever. So I thought I would grab this, and I thought that it matched these colors really well. So this is kind of like my base, and then I went from there. But what I want to do is I want to use some gesso on here and just kind of neutralize some of this, the dark and the black over here, because it is really dark. The other thing I have is my favorite, my iridescent gold. The golden fluid acrylics. This is iridescent gold, and you can purchase this on Amazon. And then I found this. This is from Heidi Swap. This goes back to 2014. And this is gold metallic texture paste. I have never used this. I literally just opened it up this morning. I wanted to see what it looked like, and I thought I would have a play with this. And like I said, I haven't used this before, and I think it's time that I do. I honestly thought, looking at it until I read it, I thought it looked more like this here, the apricot, but I am going to bring the gold into this. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tone this down using the gesso. And this is the book that you recall I work in. It's just a small little journal that I have. So I'm going to set that aside. And then this is for my gold. I grabbed some stencils. I thought we would do some stenciling with this here, the metallic texture paste. This here I'm going to accent the little piece that I cut out for the collage. And then the gesso I am going to just use and spread on here just to kind of tone this down. Now this I printed out on photo paper, and I'm not sure how it's going to, if a lot of the black is going to smudge in here. That's the only no, I didn't print this out. This is actually came from the book. What am I saying? A lot of times I will print out collage soup. I have a lot of things that I've downloaded that she offers free over on her website. But this actually came right out of the book. So this may be okay. So I'm just going to take a little tiny bit And I just kind of want to tone this down a little. So I hope everyone is doing really well. We are into the stretch for Thanksgiving. And I'm very excited. For Thanksgiving this year. We'll have someone new at our table, so that's very exciting for all of us. I was at the grocery store yesterday with hubby, and I grabbed a few things that were non-perishable for Thanksgiving. So I'm getting there little by little. I already have my turkey. Which I'm pleased about because they were on sale for 39 cents a dozen, 39 cents a pound. So that made me happy. All right, I think that's good. I just wanted to just tone that down a little bit. I'm going to wash my messy fingers here, and we'll be back and we will do a little stenciling. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little stenciling on this. Actually, no, I'm not. Well, yeah, because this is going to be a larger space and everything has to dry. So I have two stencils that I've pulled. You can see this here. I pulled this one here, which I really like. These are just leaves, and it's getting old because it's cracking. I may have to find a little replacement. And then I have this one here by Robin McClendon. And these are really cool stencils. And I think I got these on stencils.com. Let's see if it, yeah, this is Robin McClendon 3x5 4 directions. And I thought that was a really cool stencil. I'd like to try to use both of these. I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to do this one first because I don't want to get my, I thought I would add this stencil right here like this. And I want to use, this is where I want to use Heidi Swap, the gold texture paste. And we will see how that, and I have my little palette knife here. Let's see how this comes out. And you know what I think I might do is I may take, I don't know, I thought I had some. I'm going to take a little, just a little tiny piece of washi and just kind of hold this in place here. Put that right there like that. Whoop. Come on. I'll put it up here. Just a little plate piece just to hold that so it doesn't. Now you can use those little dauber sponges obviously, for your stenciling. I just like to use my knife here. Just your preference. And I think I did just enough. Okay. So I'm going to take that off. Oh, I like that. That's cool. I know, and I don't mind if there's a little bit there. I do have something that is going to be going across there. So I really like that. I think that is cool. It has a nice shimmer and shine to it. And then the next stencil I want to use is this one here. And I just want to put some up maybe in this corner. Maybe right up at a diagonal. Or I may just continue it over here like this, coming down and around. I think I'm going to do that. Even though it has a lot of, you know, earthy colors in it. So I figured that it would be great. Let's do it this way, to give it a little shimmer and shine. And for this one, I'm going to use the dauber I talked about. These are foam wedges. I got these on Amazon. They're just cosmetic little sponges. So I thought I would use this for this. And you can see, we'll see if there's a difference. I'm sure there's going to be a difference in this. And I'm going to continue with this here. And I'm not going to put so much out. I don't like to waste this. And I'm not sure how much it will absorb into this here. So it's just, we just have to try it out. And again, I'm going to put a little piece here. So in case I have to take my hands away, this will stay in place. Okay. And you can see when you do it with a dauber, it just kind of, it doesn't cover the whole image like this here into a, see, I'll show you, I can flip this here like that. So that's okay. And I think you do end up using more. More of the paste. And we're just going to keep. And I think it'll be okay if some has more on it, more gold. And some of it is a little sparse. Okay. That's good. Okay, so you can see this here. See that gold? So I think that adds a nice element with both of those stencils. So next, I'm going to show you, this is the image that I'm going to use on here. And this is one of Marta's Marami's art out of her books. And again, this really, other than the gold here, I'm considering this gold, it has all the colors in here. And I thought that this would be just perfect. So I want to use her, and I'm going to highlight her wing with the gold iridescent here. And then she will have to dry. So we're going to set this aside over here because I don't want to drop it on there. And I'm going to try to beef this up. Normally I'll put a thin coat on her wings, but I want to add a little bit more, make it a little more eefy beefy. I could put some on the bottom of her dress too. And just be careful when you're using this, because if you get it on your hands, it really does smudge and smear, and you don't want a fingerprint in there. This is her little, she has another wing behind her, but I think I'm going to take that out. We'll see. We will see. And I'm going to put some on her dress here. Flirting with disaster here by the way I'm holding it and trying to do my best. And then I think what I will do is I'm just going to take a little bit of this and put it on her little polka dots here. And I'm going to set her down. That brightens that up as well. So we're going to let her dry. And then we will start to put together. I don't think there's anything else over here. No. We will start to put the collage together. So the next thing I'm going to do, set her aside. I am going to work on this piece here. This came out of Marta's, one of Marta's books. I think it's the fall one, the Autumn Stories. I took the top of the page, one of the pages, and then I did some fussy cutting. But I wanted to have this moon and the leaves here. So I think what I'm going to do here is I grabbed another wedge, and I need to get another piece of paper. Oh, let's see here. Get one of my scraps. Oh, let's see here. I guess I'll use this one here. I got a phone number on here. Inspection schedule. I don't know what that is. I'm going to use that though. And I'm going to put some art glitter glue on here. And I want to cut this down because I don't want to use the whole wedge. I don't think I need to. And I want to cut it down again because I just want to use this little spot here, and I just want to get in and dab around here. I want to use this is coarse glitter, but I want it to stand out a little bit more. I'm not using a fine. So I'm just wondering if I should just put a blob on here, or if I should just take some. Maybe I'll just take some, put it on over here. Whoa, 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 that's a lot. I'll put some back inside here. I'll wipe that down after because that will make one huge mess. All right, so again, what I want to do is I just want to take some here and blob it around because I'm going to put that glitter just kind of on here. This I will have to dry. I want that blue to kind of show through. So that's why I just kind of want to be careful around here. We'll see how this comes out. So I'm just going to take this, dump this over here. I will let that sit a minute. I will dump it off and then put it back in the bottle. And then I'll have to put this under the, I'll put this under the heat, under a hair dryer. Okay, so as you saw, I put the glitter on there. I shook it off. And then this is the final, this is what it looks like. And it just adds a nice little shimmer and shine. And because I think with the art glitter glue, I did put the hair dryer on this for maybe a minute. But because the art glitter glue dries so fast, it really, the glitter adheres to it really well. A lot isn't coming off, a little bit, but not too much. I don't mind glitter. I know a lot of gals do not like glitter. They find it very messy, but I really enjoy working with it. So that is done. I think everything over here is pretty much dry. So let's start to put the collage together. And again, I'm going to use my tape. I need to back off a little bit. Back off, Barbie. Okay. Need to back off there. Sometimes I will glue things down. Other times I will use my tape roller. I'm going to use my tape roller for this right here. Just because I have, between the stenciling and the glue and everything else on there, I just don't want the page to really warp a lot. I'm trying to find room on my desk here. It's a true crafter's desk because it is messy. So yeah, if you're new to my channel and you like what you see, I would love to have you at least, if you don't subscribe, that's fine. But if you have stopped by to take a look and you like what you see and you want to join my little community, I would love to have you subscribe and have some fun with the rest of us around my table. I would really be honored if you did. And for all my gals that come back when I do post a new video, thank you. I so appreciate your support. And it's so much fun chatting with everyone through comments. And regarding comments, just be mindful of others. You never know what they're going through. And if I didn't share everything that has gone on with me this year, our family and my life, it's been a rough year. You wouldn't have had any idea. And a lot of people out there, they don't have an opportunity to share. So once in a while, people will ask for things from me, and 99.9% of everyone is so lovely, and I'm so happy to have you here. And I think the people that make a rude comment or something, I don't even think that they have subscribed to my channel. So just be mindful of other people, what they might be going through. We never know. It's been a tough year for a lot of people, health-wise is what I'm referring to. Yeah, and a big shout out to my patrons for supporting me over on my Patreon, which helps this channel tremendously because I'm able to get new supplies and show you what's out there, what you can also create and do. So thank you. Okay, so this, you see, I have this down. Let's make sure that I have it right side up. That's always a big deal, right? Okay, now I want to put this up in here. Now I'm not sure. I think I'm going to leave it just like this. I thought I might have to move it up a little bit. We will see, because I really want that moon to show, and I think we're okay. And I'm going to put this lovely girl right here. And I'm going to treat these leaves, but I don't want to treat them until I get this down. All right. And you can see why I put the gold, this stencil, the leaves over here, because it just kind of continues with the leaves on this side. So let me get my art glitter glue. And I am not going to distress around that. There's my tweezers. I've been looking for them. I'm going to have to use them. Let's see here. So today is Saturday. I've been concentrating on what I've been doing here, and I haven't chatted with you much. This is how I get my. I have a little pin here, but this is how I open up when it's stuck. I always keep these wire cutters here. I'm doing other things with them for my journal, but that's how I open up my a clogged pore. Yeah, so today is Saturday, and it was a very busy week. Meetings. We had to meet with our accountant yesterday. My hubby had to sign his tax return for the company. We're on a fiscal year. We aren't on a calendar year. So we did that. Had a great dinner last night. We ate a little bit later because the meeting with the accountant was so long. And made a dinner last week. A lot of times I really don't know what I'm going to do, and I don't follow a recipe. You know, it's kind of like crafting. You'll see somebody make something, and then you put your own spin on it, and you don't really pay attention, but it's like, oh yeah, I've seen that, or I've done that. I want to do that again, but I'm going to do it this way. So I love pork loins. So I took my pork loin and I sliced it on the diagonal, and then I put it in my large pan on the stove. I have a really nice stainless steel, I guess it's stainless steel, I don't know. Came from Italy or France. It's a French brand. I've had it forever. And I coat the pan with olive oil, and then I put in the pork tenderloin pieces, and then I sprinkle it with Montreal seasoning. I love Montreal seasoning. We put it on our steak and everything. And then from there, I'll saute it. And then, you know, I get it nice and brown. And it does get brown because the Montreal seasoning kind of falls off it when I flip it. Then I cook it on a higher temp so it does brown. Then when it's almost done, after I've flipped it a couple times, I'll take a bottle of white wine and then I put it all on the bottom. And I usually try to bring it almost level to the pieces. Then I stick it in the oven at 350 degrees and I leave it there. I cover it. And I leave it in there. And then I'll do my mashed potatoes. Last night we had fresh green beans. Then I take it out when we're all ready. And I use if the wine has evaporated, I will just add wine again. I take out the meat. I set that aside. I add the wine again, and then I will take a whisk and whisk everything up because it's that brown, yummy, flavorful stuff that's on the bottom of the pan. And then I set that aside as an au jus. And oh my gosh, dinner was so good last night. And it's simple, it's quick, it's easy. So yeah, dinner was yummy last night. Tonight I'm going to make goulash. Tonight I'm making goulash. But yeah, so today I'm making this video. And then I'm going to go over on my Patreon and we're going to make more Christmas cards. And I'm going to start to finish that Christmas cottage that I'm making out of the birdhouse. And then the rest of the day, I'm going to turn on a Christmas movie and I'm going to work on Mara's journal. And I think my son wants to run to Hobby Lobby at some point. He's back into sketching, and he did a beautiful sketch of his new lady friend. And I think he wants to show me some stuff at Hobby Lobby to go. I'm kind of stumped. And as to how to finish the family room fireplace. So Patrick wanted to go to Hobby Lobby with me and help me pick out some stuff for the fireplace. So we're going to try to cram that in. I don't know if he's going to, he just posted this photo on his Instagram, and I didn't even know that he did it. So I think when we go to Hobby Lobby, I want to get him some more sketch pads and things for him, because he's a wonderful artist. So maybe I can get him over into that section and get some pencils and things for him. So I have these sweet little rabbits. I hate to cut his ear off, but I think I'm going to have to. We're going to put her down right here. And she's kind of looking up at this wing. Like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, and then yesterday, Friday, oh my goodness, my daughter-in-law has a friend visiting from Connecticut. And usually Allie will stay with us, especially when she comes with her boyfriend. And they stay in our guest room. So yesterday, I mean, I knew Allie was coming, and I had to get it ready because Patrick's lady's friend is coming for Thanksgiving. So I said, well, I need to, change the sheets, get the bed ready. Well, one thing led to another, and I got to leave this up a little bit. And wouldn't you know, I ended up, my son worked from home yesterday, and he happened to be over here. And I said to him, I said, as long as you're here, I said, I need to pull that bed out. I need to take the mattresses off, pull the bed out, clean. I haven't vacuumed behind, you know how when you have a bed up against your baseboard. I haven't vacuumed or cleaned. I haven't washed the wall in there since we redid it. So Michael and I wrestled with the mattress and box spring yesterday. Moved the bed out. And I got everything all ready. I'm going to put this like right here a little bit. Got everything all ready. And cleaned top to bottom. And then I talked to Mara because Allie was going to get here about 6 p.m. because she worked until 3. And then she just drove here from Connecticut. And I asked Mara if Allie had, if she arrived. And she goes, oh yeah, she's here. I says, okay. She goes, but she's going to stay with us this time. I said, that's fine, honey, which makes it more fun. They got to have late night girl talk. She says, but that's okay. She says, you got it ready for Jelani. I said, yes, you're exactly right, honey. I don't have to do that next week. So it did work out well. But boy, was I sore last night. I haven't worked out in a long time. And, I was just so sore. But I'm glad that I got it done. So it's just been busy. I've been decorating for the holidays because after Thanksgiving next week, I'm here for the weekend, and then we leave for Cleveland for a week. We come home for a week, and then we're gone for a week again. And then we come home, and it'll be December, 22nd? And it's crazy. All right, so I have these two little critters, and they're all looking up. She's looking up. Well, this little tiny sweet bird has come along and landed on her wing. I'm going to cut this down a little bit, but I want to go around these feet. And they're wondering, about this little guy. Now I hope that once I cut this down, I can get this off. And the only reason I'm cutting around this is I don't want a lot of the glare around him. You don't have to do this. Okay. Yep, there we go. Boy, it's got a lot of static electricity. All right. And this little bird has landed right on her wing like this. So can you see that? Isn't that cute? And they're all looking up at this little bird, which is very, very cute. Okay, we're going to, I'm not going to put this down. And I have a saying here. And it says, an autumn forest is where magic meets the earth. And that is going to go, that's going to go right across here, like this. Just going to tear this down a little bit more. And again, I am not going to, I think maybe I will ink this up a little bit. Whoops. I don't want to do too much because when I fold it, I don't want it to come off over onto her. So I'm just going to do just where a little bit of the white is. Okay. We'll get this glued down. I really do enjoy these Color Cube collages. I used to partake in another collage, but I didn't like, I guess I just didn't like being told what I had to use. And here I can use whatever I want, but it's just you go by the colors. And I think that's why I like this so much, because it's just color-based. Oh, I think that is so cute. And then we are going to put this little rabbit here. And I think if I put it here, we'll be able to know that this is the earth, okay? I'm not going to cut this little buddy's ears or anything like that because he is just too cute. Put him right over here like this. So it's kind of like the, there we go, earth. The earth. Isn't he sweet? Whoop. Okay, and then one last thing I'm going to do with these leaves here, and I'm not going to do it to all of them. I'm only going to, whoops, I'm only going to do it to a few, is I'm going to take my, I was first going to use my glossy accents, but I don't think I will because I don't know. I may do it. It's going to have to dry. But I'm going to add my Wink of Stella brush. And this is this the gold or the silver? Let's see here. I think this is gold clear. Hold on a minute. Let me just check it out here. No, this is just clear. All right. So I'm going to add some right over here, just to give these a little bit of a shimmer and a shine. This feels like it's getting a little low. Yeah, feels like there's not much left in here. Okay, let's see, this one is a gold. I'm not going to use that because that might be a little bit. I've got enough gold on there, so I'm going to have to get a new one of them. All right, so I think we are, get these little things off here. I think we are all set. So this really came out pretty this week. This one, so you can see all the little shimmers, the moon, the saying, all of the little bunnies, and they're all looking at that little tiny bird there. So I do hope that you enjoyed this Color Cube challenge. I hope that if you have the Color Cubes, you are working on them as well. I hope I was able to, I know this was a very busy background, but I think I toned it down. I think it works really well. And I just think it's a very lovely piece. So again, I want to thank everyone for joining me today. Leave a thumbs up if you care to. That would help my channel. Hit that little notification bell so when I do post a new video, you are aware of it. And I want everybody to have a blessed day, and I will see you down the road. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.